Hi, welcome to a new video, this channel. My name is Monica. I am married with Adrian. We have 5 kids. We raised 4 of them. One of them passed away, so we didn't get a chance to raise him. We live in the UK, and on this channel you're gonna see different types of videos. So far I've been only filming videos in which I talked like this of different subjects, and this is going to be one of those. I don't know if if you've seen the story of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and now I think she's called Adamson or similar. So sorry if I don't remember the name. Probably most of you or loads of you know about the story because it's been very public when it happened. It created a lot of talk about what happened, and if you don't know, maybe you just want to quickly just Google, don't look at many things if you are not the person that you want to see crime scenes or similar. But I will just quickly unfold a few of the things of her story. She has suffered from the abuse of her mom. Her mom suffered from the syndrome Munchausen by proxy syndrome, which means that they make their child look ill. They treat their child as being very ill, and they just invent different illnesses, and they just, I don't know, they get gratification through that. I don't know what's the thing, what's the feeling, or what's anything about it, but basically her mom just controlled her the whole life, but not just controlled in a normal way, not in a normal way, because controlling is never good, but just the way that you will think maybe when you say, oh, that person is controlling. No, she just invented a lot of illnesses that she didn't have. She put her through a lot of surgery that she didn't need, a lot of painful surgeries, a lot of painful things to go through. She will just decide everything on her behalf, even though she was an adult at some point. She will put her through a lot of difficult surgeries and a lot of difficult medication that she had to take. That obviously it must have affected her in some way. We don't know how. She got her teeth taken out. She shaved her hair lots of times, saying she had leukemia. She was bound to a wheelchair. She had to have a feeding tube to be fed. She took a lot of medication for epilepsy and other things. But the thing is that she never had any of those. She didn't have leukemia to have cancer treatment. She didn't need a feeding tube. She didn't need to be in a wheelchair because she didn't have muscular dystrophy. She didn't need any of those things. And she went through that. And when she managed at some point to have a boyfriend. And long story short, she somehow convinced a boyfriend to kill her mom, but the boyfriend wasn't mentally okay either. So I wouldn't say that it was only hers that convinced him, but obviously he wasn't in all of his state of mind. So he did kill her. Then they got caught, and everything unfolded, and a lot of things came out after that. She was sentenced to 10 years in a correction facility. She spent 8.5 years, and then she went on parole this year. Actually, last year, I think, before Christmas, or just this year. I don't remember exactly when was the day when she was released. She got married in the meantime. Her father, after he found out what happened, because he couldn't get in touch with her much because of her mom being very controlling on that. Apparently he's trying his best to regain the relationship that they had, and she has a stepmom that seems to be trying to create a relationship with her, and a stepsister and all of that. But well, if you were wondering, the guy got life sentence in prison. And there's a lot of talk about her now, because now she's out of prison, and she's she's doing social media like everyone else, because most of us do social media. That's the thing. Now she has a huge Instagram account, she has a huge TikTok account. She's growing socially in the social media things. And also she did a docu-series of 3 episodes where she said her truth about what happened, her side of the story, because she hasn't had the opportunity to just say as much. She's been invited to different television programs to talk about, and the public is divided. Most of the people support her, but some think she shouldn't be in the public eye, she shouldn't be free, she shouldn't be doing whatever she wants, she shouldn't be enjoying herself, she shouldn't be enjoying her life, she should be somewhere else or not being seen or whatever should be. And I just wanted to talk about that because I have my own thoughts on it, and I've been watching her story since I found out. Sometimes I just have this thing that I just want to see some of the big stories, and I've seen some of the big ones. Just a curious person sometimes to see, and I've just been hit by the way that her story unfolded, and it just shocked me that this can happen. I wasn't aware as much about the Munchausen by proxy syndrome. I heard about it in a medical series that I've been watching. I don't remember which one, if it was Grey's Anatomy or something else, but it just shocked me. I was sorry for her, to be honest. I think a lot, as she says. I think what she did it was wrong. Although she didn't commit the thing, she convinced somehow the boy to do that, and she just wanted out. But on the other hand, I'm thinking it is true that it was wrong and she had to pay somehow, but I'm thinking what she's been paying all those years. She didn't know another way out. Maybe other people that are more engaged with the things outside, they can see that there are ways to get out of that situation, but she didn't see any, because her situation has been always manipulated. That's her situation, how it's been like. And the people that suffer like her mom did about this mental illness, they make you think that they need you and you need them, and they make you think that they love you, and you're just bounded to that person. You're just so dependent and just scared to get out in any way by running away, or you just think maybe if you run away they're gonna catch you anyway, or you just feel sorry for them maybe. But I feel that I don't justify the fact that she's been wanting to get out of that situation in that way. But I'm thinking that anyone being maybe in a situation like hers, not knowing what is right from wrong, because she was living a wrong thing in a lot of ways, wrong situations, wrong diagnosis, wrongs, and she knew that something wasn't wrong with her. She knew that some stuff wasn't wrong, but she didn't know about all the others. But being in that wrongful situation, a situation where you don't know, when you don't know what the good reality is, you don't know that other people live in different ways. You might think, when you're in a situation of abuse or control, I think you just think that everyone else lives the same, that everyone's family is the same. You don't know that there is any different, that it could be any different. So I'm thinking it's not right to judge her in a judgmental way, I would say. We can all agree that what it was done was wrong. We can all agree to that wasn't the right thing to do, and that wasn't the right way to deal with things. But we can also agree that she couldn't know any different, and what she thought she thought that was the only way, and that was her only way of escaping. And she just started to learn afterwards what happened and what was right and what was wrong, to start to know the world through the correction facility, because she's just out now. She's just basically starting now to learn, to see she's going to make mistakes like everyone else did in their lives, maybe earlier than her, but because she hasn't been out to be able to experience that, she's going to do them a bit later. And I think the public eye is a lot on her, and shouldn't be that judgmental. I wouldn't expect her to be perfect. I hope for her all the best, and I hope for her that she has all the great support that she needs. And I'm sure her dad trying to give her the most support. She's married now. She has her helping her husband is a supportive person, and I hope that they will do therapy together, not because they need, because they have issues now, but because they will encounter different issues, and he needs to know how to be with her in a way, because she's been through she hasn't experienced normal relationships. She hasn't experienced, so I won't expect her to know how to be in normal relationships, as she hasn't been in any. And I think she needs a lot of understanding people that will correct her if she is mistaken, because she will. And obviously that you don't have to brush it under the rug if she does big stuff or stuff like that. But she needs to have people that care about her, that do it in a way that will help her, but also not having people that try to manipulate her too, because she's been through a lot of manipulation enough. And then she's been to the facility, correctal facility, which was something that she probably just needed for that. I hope she got a lot of support in there. It wasn't just like a prison, but I hope that was a facility where she could get some support, some psychological support, and just learn how to deal with relationships with other people. I hope she's been reading some stuff that helped her. I hope she's learned to navigate relationships with other people, good relationships, because unfortunately in those places you won't be finding people, I don't want to be judgmental, but you won't be finding people that act normally most of the time. They are there because they did something wrong, so they act in a wrongful way. So people that she might have met there aren't people that are just pristine, maybe, with no judgment on them, obviously. But I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, she shouldn't be out, she shouldn't be enjoying herself, she shouldn't be doing that, she shouldn't be going on television. And I think people are being too harsh on her. I don't want to say it in all the aspects of her, because I don't know her. I just know her from what I've been seeing, and I just really wish the best for her. But I think we should allow people like her, even if she hasn't been into the situation she's been before, even if she hasn't, but people who have been in prison, we should allow them to reintegrate in the society. That's redemption. That's what we are supposed to do. That's why they stay in prison for a while, to correct themselves, to be learning how to deal with life better, with their emotions, with everything, and to be reintegrated in society. That's what they need. Obviously they have that on their case. They will always be marked by that in whatever situation. But let's just imagine if she wouldn't be taking the opportunities that she has now, if she would try to get hired by some place, she has that on her file, that she's been convicted by murder or whatever the conviction they gave it to her. Who hires you? And if they hire you, they will hire you for a very low pay, that you barely survive, that you barely do your life. You've already been through people who exploited you. You've already been through a situation in your life where you've been in a very hard one, I would say. where you've been abused, where you've been going through that much, and you discovered, you found out the truth afterwards through her attorney. She found out a lot of new things when all the thing in the just before she got sentenced to jail and everything. She's been learning so many things that were happening behind in her mom's brain, and just all that thoughts that she might have had, because obviously no one knows what exactly was in her mom's head, but they were trying to figure out what was all the things behind what's happened to her. And she's had to deal with that. And I am happy that she found a husband, that she found love, that she wants to rebuild her life, that she wants to make her own family. And it's not going to be easy for her emotionally and in a lot of other ways. And there's always going to be people out there who will hate on her, who will put hate on her. But I don't think that is right. I don't think that's right for her. I don't think that's correct for anyone, and I don't agree with hate anyway in any situation. But I think in her situation we shouldn't be praising for what she did. She recognizes what she did, the way she did, was wrong. She chose the wrong way, but on the other side, let's not just push the stones on her, because she didn't even know another way. And even if she knew another way and she did that way, maybe she was justified because of all the pain she's been through and all the trauma that she's been through. And I think we should be more understanding towards her. I'm not saying that whatever she's going to do from now on is right, because I can't know. I'm not her. But I do wish that she gets some great people around her, that she gets to do the best of her life now, that she gets to experience all the things that she hasn't, all the good things, not the bad things. But I just hope the best for her. I just hope that she reconstructs her life, she builds a family with her husband, and she has the family that she wishes, that she learns through relationships how to build them and how to go through different things that can happen through relationships. And I just hope that she finds her full potential, that she uses all that potential in the social media, and that she goes to talk on television and in other places, because they might be, as she says, she's an advocate for that, for what she's been through. And I think there needs to be. Obviously, she has a big impact now for what's happened, and she's been choosing to do her best, and I hope she will help a lot into finding out more cases like that before, as soon as it's possible, so a lot less children can suffer and other vulnerable people can suffer by other people manipulating them into that. I really hope that she will be able to make a difference, because she deserves not a second chance. She deserves her first chance, in my opinion. This is her first chance. She never had a first chance in the first place. She's always been a victim into that, and I don't want to victimize her. And I think she's gonna have moments in her life when she will feel victimized, and she will need the people around her with love to correct her, to help her understand that she doesn't have to victimize herself. But on the other side, I'm telling how many of us have been through a lot less than she's been, and we victimize ourselves through that. How many of us have been through a lot easier situations than hers, maybe some sort of emotional abuse in our life from different people in our lives. And how many of us have been through, not through the things that her mom did to her, but how many of us have been to very, very toxic relationships, and we have been affected. We are acting on them. We are not the same people with other people because of them, and it's healthy to work through that, to learn how to deal with that sort of toxic relationship and toxic environments that we've been into. But on the other hand, let's just remember that we too do mistakes. We too do stuff that is not quite right. We too go through sometimes hardships, and sometimes we made the wrong decisions, and we, as everyone else, deserves another chance, and we deserve redemption, and we deserve the opportunity to do it right. And I think she's trying to do that, and I will hope, and I only hope that there's not going to be as much hate on her, because I know there will be. I receive hate, and I'm not that public. I haven't been receiving much in this channel yet, because this channel is a baby channel yet at this point. But I know there will be, because I've been receiving in my other channel 2 years since I do it, and on Instagram and the other one, and I'm just that little in the social media, and I can imagine having 6 million followers on Instagram, how many will put on hate on her. And I just hope that she has a good system, that she has people around her that can deal with that can block that just, just helping her not being affected by that, because it's gonna be, because I've seen different things, like people being like making comments on her husband and on her appearance and on whatever choices she's been doing and whatever she's been saying, and I don't think it's correct. I think they should be more gentle on her and just leave her. A lot of celebrities do a lot worse and choices that do, and she's just been out like a few days, and she's trying to learn all this stuff, and she's trying to figure out what people have around her, because everyone might seem like very nice with her, but she has to learn that people will be nice because they want to do not as bad as her mom, but they want to do abuse her power somehow in some way, and she has to learn that. And I hope that she will have good people around her that will try to shelter her from that, and just teach her how to deal with that. My thought on it, just to wrap it up, is I don't think she should be judged as much now. I think she's served her sentence, she's been there, she's done what she was supposed to pay for, that's what the law is there. I think we should stop. She's been suffering the whole of her life. She had to deal with her sentence, obviously. I don't think it was easy, and then while she was there, she obviously had her own things to go through, and all the realities she's been learning, that she's been living into, and I think it's a lot to go through and a lot to process, and I hope she did go through that, and she won't have to be affected as much anymore. I'm sure she will be affected from time to time. I don't want to say that she will be like a rock now, and nothing can hurt her, but I just hope that people will be more gentle on her. I think she deserves a life, and it's not a case like the others. I think this is a different case. This is a different crime scene, a crime scenario. It's still a crime, but it's just a different one. It's a very different one, and I wouldn't be so harsh on her. Let's just let her live her life as we let other people live their lives. Let's just let her live her life, enjoy herself, just get the most out of it. Let her choose what she wants to do, and hopefully she's going to navigate in a correct way for her. That's not going to affect her negatively too much, because some things might be negative in her life. Definitely everyone goes through wrong choices or things like that, but let's just let her, let's just show her some grace, some love. We've been shown grace for so many times, and especially we've been shown grace by God, and we've been redeemed for our wrongdoings, and let's just show the same. Let's just show the same to others, and let's just show the same to Gypsy Rose. And I hope this didn't bother anyone. I hope this didn't create negative feelings or too many. I just wanted to talk about this. I just wanted to address this because I think she needs to be let to live her life and not be judged as harsh as people do. And I think I see she's very popular at this moment. She's on the trend, like everyone is making TikToks and everyone is making reels and everyone is making videos on her. But I just hope that most people will try not to exploit her and will try to be more gentle on her and just let her live her life. I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked staying with me till the end, please do not forget to subscribe. It will help me a lot to know that you support me to continue. Don't forget to click the like button and just follow me on the other social platforms that you will find in the description box. And I would like to continue this topic in the comment section down below. See you in the next video. Bye.